Hello, my name is Andrew Mullen. Sorry I couldn't be with you tonight at Back to School Night, but thank you for coming. I wanted to be able to present to you a little bit about what I would have done had I been there tonight. I am teaching poetry and creative writing, and your student is lucky enough to be in my room because it's going to be awesome. So, poetry is first semester, creative writing is second semester. And for poetry, which we've already started into, the highlights are that each student is going to be creating a blog, and they will be posting their various creations of poetry along the way on that blog, and you will have access to that. If you go down below on the video, you can actually click a link that'll take you to my blog, which then will link to theirs. Now, they just got their computers today, or they're getting them tomorrow, and those students haven't created their blogs yet, but they will be available, and I'll be linking to all of them, so you have that access. In addition, also below is my email if you need to get in touch with me at all. Quick overview of poetry. Poetry starts off with rhyme, and then we move to rhythm, and then we talk about various other designs of poetry. I'm focusing on reading, analyzing, and then writing our own poetry. We do a good job of being able to interact with each other about what our own poems are, and we get critiques from each other. And it's a really good class for seniors because they really get a chance to express themselves and be creative, whereas previous classes they may not have had that opportunity. It is a required course if this is their only English class, because remember you have to have 4 years of English credit to graduate. So if they're in this class, they have to have this class to graduate if it's their only English class. Next semester, and then over the course of this semester, there'll be at least 2 or 3 poems that'll be worth 100 points each, and they'll be drawing from about 15 of their own poems. So they are going to pick their best work to submit for 100 points, and that's basically what this class is about, being able to explore other poems and other techniques, and be able to write for the first time, be creative. It's really exciting for me to read from the students. In addition, students have their first project. They just got assigned this project this week. Their first project is to memorize a poem. They may not have ever had to memorize anything in school. Some of the students swear they've never memorized anything. So they have to memorize a poem and then present it to me, and that is worth 50 points. That'll be due the week of September 16th. Also, they'll have 2 other projects over the course of the semester. One involves tying music to their poetry, and then one involves a video poem, which you will also have access to later on. And the next semester is creative writing, and it's set up in a similar fashion. Students will, instead of writing poems, they'll be writing short stories, and they will be submitting 2 or 3, after they've mastered those, into perfect mastercraft stories, and I hope the possibilities of that are pretty endless as well, and I'm pretty excited to see what they come up with. So, sorry I couldn't be there tonight. Don't hesitate to get in touch with me via email, and I'd love to talk about your student and find out any concerns that you have and see how I can figure out how to make that better. All right? Hope you have a good night. I'll speak to you guys on email maybe. All right? Take care.